Hello guys, Namaste and Vanakkam. Welcome to my channel. This time I'll be reacting to a video about preparation of butter chicken, which is like a restaurant style recipe by the Bombay chef Varun Inamdar. I hope I read correctly. Well, let's watch it together, guys.
Hi guys, welcome to Get Curried. This is the Bombay chef Varun Inamdar, and what I bring to your kitchen today is butter chicken. Well, this is one of those gems that we end up ordering in a restaurant every time we place an order. Well, at least I do.
Oh, looks very tasty. The final result, well.
One is the butter chicken, which is the chicken which we'll marinate, and the second one is
I would also marinate, actually.
I have some chunks of chicken here. I'm adding in a little bit of garlic paste, ginger paste, red chili powder.
So much chili powder, okay.
Give it a nice mix. Well, I'm going to marinate the chicken pieces for 15-20 minutes. Well, now that the chicken has been marinating for some time, now let's start pan frying these. So I'm taking some oil. Now that the oil is medium hot, let's start frying these chicken pieces.
Okay, the pieces are like quite small. I mean, I like it that way, honestly.
Now that the chicken is almost done and ready, let's transfer this into another bowl. Well, this recipe has many reasons to be my favorite. One, because it tastes.
I agree. I love butter chicken.
It's one of those which can actually be made in the same pot. You remember the word one pot recipe? This is one of those. I'm cutting this onion very roughly because eventually I'm going to run this into a mixer grinder. Now the same pan in which we had cooked our chicken goes in the chopped onion, and now I'm going to add in a little bit of oil, and since it's butter chicken, we're going to add in a spoonful of butter. We're going to lightly sweat these onions. There we go, we're almost ready. Next goes in roughly cut tomatoes.
I like some small kind of tomatoes, I wanted to say. Okay, or maybe just it looks like that, just from this perspective, like the tomatoes are small.
Mixed, I'm going to add in some water. And along with this, now goes in the garlic paste. Next goes in some salt, malt vinegar, some sugar, garam masala powder, and
Even more. Less garam masala, more chili powder, yeah.
let this mixture simmer for at least 15 to 20 minutes till the time the entire thing becomes nice and mushy, so that we can then run it into a mixer to a fine paste. Now that this mixture has become nice and soft, I'm going to turn the flame off and transfer this into another container. Now this container is where I'm going to use a hand blender and churn it into a fine puree. And now I blend it into a fine pulp. Now that this has pureed well, I'm going to strain this in the same pan. Well, butter chicken is also called chicken makhani. And makhani, for all we know, is not only butter, but it's also velvet.
Okay.
It has to be nice and smooth and buttery. So while sieving this mixture, we have to make sure we press as much as we can so that there is absolute minimal waste.
Already getting hungry.
Skin of the tomatoes. Now I'm just reheating this gravy, and now is the time where goes in the butter, cream, kasuri methi and the chicken. So first
I also brought a lot of kasuri methi from India the last time. Yeah, I like them a lot.
Goes in the chicken. Now finally goes in the crushed methi. Now I'll let this gravy simmer for 5 to 7 minutes, and here you have butter chicken just done and ready. Now let's start plating.
Oh, also those special Indian pots. They also serve them in restaurants in Europe. Also same looking ones. And cream. Okay. Of course, kasuri methi, yeah, also for decoration, for everything. Yeah, I also would do the same.
Wala, chicken makhni or butter chicken, whatever the name is, the recipe remains the same.
Cool. Very nice video. Thank you, Varun. Again, my overall impression about the video, well, looks very tasty as all those recipes that I usually see. I was a bit surprised with the amount of chili, but I'm actually not really surprised because I guess you guys would also add as much, if not even more at times. I guess depends on preferences at the same time too. But I also guess that powdered chili might be less strong, right, than like full chili, like the fresh one that you would get. So I guess it also be like more fine. And here I guess it's also partially for the color. Well, I'm not a food expert, of course. I really think that the dish looks awesome, the dish made by Varun. And I would actually not add anything. I would just straight away go to eat it if I could. Thank you for watching, guys. If you're curious to see my other reactions, they should appear here. Otherwise, if not reactions, in the description also will paste some other links for the videos, like maybe even my other ones in which I try to cook some Indian food, or where I talk about butter chicken, like why it's such a famous dish in Europe according to me. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video. And oh, remember to like and subscribe too if you enjoy my content. See you.